So I'm here in the kitchen, I'm baking up the rest of the week. We had fun last week, we had the wild cards. Now everyone is getting ready. I'm going to talk about the top 10 things I saw last week that everyone is studying this week. Why? Because you rip up the playbook. It's the playoffs. You don't know what's going to show up, so you have to be prepared. Number 10 for last week, bam! Ravens, the way to show up and play that emotional, that intensity, that overwhelms your opponent. I love what I saw. I love the intensity. I love the strength coming out of you. You created 5 turnovers emotionally because you got inside their minds and you made them quit. Number 9, Ray Lewis, you passed your DNA on. You talked about that earlier in the week. I love what you did with the rings. You know you don't have much time left. Okay, you changed those young men's lives. Number 8, Vinatieri. Look, I know you didn't win, but you're watching one of the greatest kickers of all time. It's a masterpiece watching him perform. Number 7, it's the chubby little kicker, the one that looked like the penguin coming on the field from the Jets to win the game. Your hero's on the field. He just made history, and then you just waddle out there, boot it through, and now you're a hero. I love you, man. I love that about you. That poise, I'm all over you. Okay? Number 6, you watch this. Drew Brees, I know you weren't prepared for the sound in the 12th man, but fact is, no one can deny how many times you moved the ball down the field. Okay? You've got a great career, young man. Listen, fans, you watched that. Even though they lost, you saw greatness out there in his poise and his ability to face an overwhelming situation and still strike. Number 5, okay? Check this out. Green Bay, it's the lunch box Larry. You showed up helmet on helmet and you just blocked. People were on their men, nothing fancy, just consistency. It's like trying to stop a steamroller. You can't do it. Sometimes when you face a team that's executing like that, you feel like you're throwing a rock at a tank. You could not be stopped. I'm watching you because that can take you all the way to the Super Bowl. Number 4, the blanket coverage by the Ravens. Okay, I have to mention them again. What you did on the field, you shut Castle down by the blanket coverage. It reminded me with Michael Haynes and Lester Hayes did to shut down teams. So I saw that. Okay, that was special. That's Super Bowl stuff. Number 3, I love this one here. Okay, Vic, you had America's heart this year with your redemption comeback. And even though the game was sloppy, and we know you weren't full speed with your ankle and your groin and your hip, but the fact is, you know if you were healthy, that ball would have been 2 foot higher and you would have won the game. You keep it up, we're pulling for you. Okay? We're pulling for you. Amazing year for an incredible city. Number 2, the offensive coordinator from the Seattle Seahawks. Are you kidding me? The offensive coordinator that pulled out the play package where you're playing and running plays against an opponent that's better than you at all sides of the football. There's a special package, your execution, got the ball off fast, you're able to mix it up, you confuse the defense. That was straight tactical perfection. Number 1, all day long, Matt Hasselbeck. I've known you for 30 years, since you sat on my lap at your daddy's house, lined up and played with your daddy for years at the Patriots. You nailed it, you deserved it. I got nothing but love for you. Way to go. Big week this week. More later, and that's how I call it.